The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Got his man downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be fourth down. A completion good for the percentage. Not good enough for the first down. Here comes the punting unit. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle.
There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. In the middle, it's Parks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ready to fire from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Fitzgerald. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fields. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First down and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Avery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Scanning the field, it's Moran. He's got an open man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 19 with the catch and score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. An 84-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off-play action on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Powers forward. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to pass. It's Moran. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Turning it on! And they swarm him under. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Harrington. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Fitzgerald. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll run it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've methodically worked it down the field. This is the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Loss of 2. Offense facing 4th down.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
At the 36.
Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Parks. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Bringing the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Moran. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll ride his man on the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll do it himself. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So an 82-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Harrington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Dropping back, it's Fitzgerald. Back open in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Harrington. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes it on the run. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air, it's Fitzgerald. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Finds his man, it's right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They get to him as he throws.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Moran. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's a heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Pulls it in. It's Booker. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. The sure hands. It's right. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. For 6. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Texas is going to walk off the field there in Denton with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Makes the quick grab.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the right. Perfect timing on that throw and catch. Kept it in bounds for the big completion. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
That's caught. It's Parks. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
At the 10-yard line. Good enough.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's now second and goal.
Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there.
At the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Good enough.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets away from one. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Now this offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Moran. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Gonna swing it on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Stone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Running into the open space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Fitzgerald. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the back over the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. And he will be stopped short, or stop himself short of the line to gain. What was he thinking there? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab on the left. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And that's good enough for the first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking downfield. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target over the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time